Istanbul's the crossroads of East and West. It's where Christianity met Islam. It's where Christianity lost out to Islam. Constantinople became Byzantium, became Istanbul, and Istanbul became a center of Muslim power. And it's the crossroads of East and West. And it's a place where we find Muslims and Christians living together in relative peace. Richard Dawkins, in his documentary, The Root of All Evil, not surprisingly, determines that religion is the root of all evil. And when he makes that case, he seems to think that he has figured out what really has motivated various forms of violence that we see in the world. In the Hagia Sophia, probably the greatest edifice in Christendom for over 1,000 years, we see a monument to God, but maybe we see a monument to the Emperor Constantine, who was the person that commissioned the monument. And in the battles over the Hagia Sophia, it changed from a Christian cathedral into a mosque. And what we find in that mosque over and over again is we find religious symbols, and then we find symbols of secular earthly power.
This is a mosaic, the entrance of the imperial entrance to the Hagia Sophia. What we have is Jesus, the creator of heaven and earth, seated in his throne, and what was originally Constantine at his feet. Over the course of the years, every emperor that came in would take off the face of the previous emperor and put his face on there. This happened till about the 10th century. But each of them are bowing at the foot of Jesus to bring light and peace to their kingdom. This is the Virgin between Justinian and Constantine. On Jesus' right, you have Constantine presenting a model of his new city of Constantine to Jesus.
And it looks to me like secular earthly powers are trying to get whatever endorsement they can get from heaven or God or whatever spiritual powers are available to them. And so then it's not so clear to me what motivates so-called religious violence. Is it that powerful secular leaders have figured out, or powerful leaders have figured out how to use religion to rally people to support their own ambition and greed? It's not clear to me. But Dawkins and Dennett and Hitchens, Sam Harris, they all think they know, and they all think it's genuine religious faith that motivates the violence.
This is Empress Zoe and Constantine IX, seated on the right hand and left hand side of Jesus, the Ponto creator of heaven and earth. The close alliance of religion and power. Instead of Jesus' disciples sitting on his right-hand side, you've got the Empress and her son.
It's not my purpose, by the way, to refute Dawkins, Dennett, or Hitchens. It's my purpose to be concerned about religiously motivated violence, or violence that has a religious flavor, and then to work with religious believers to see if religious belief can inspire mercy and compassion, not hatred and violence.